So what's my unpopular opinion about Australia's property market right now? Well, there's actually two. The first one is we do not have an Australian property market. It's a complete fabrication. You don't Google search for every property in Australia within your price band and then decide, oh, should I buy a unit in Western Sydney or a house in Parramatta or a block of land in Cairns? That's not how it works. There are lots of little local markets, and even within a place like Sydney, you've got a market for houses in the inner west, and you've got a market for units in the western suburbs. They are completely different. If you're looking at buying an apartment in Penrith, you're not looking at houses in the inner west and vice versa. So the first thing is we have loads of different housing markets. The second thing is Sydney has fallen a bit in the last few months, but Sydney is still 20% overvalued. In other words, it either needs to fall by 20% or it needs to stay flat until we get wage growth to take us back up to where the average person can afford an average house in the average suburb, which is how things always used to work in Sydney and still work in the rest of the country. If you find that unpopular, let me know what you think in the comments.